we have a cubic equation here with some roots, alpha, beta, gamma, that's his standard notation, and we're asked to use a substitution to find a cubic equation with integer coefficients whose roots are one more than each of those original ones. Notice we don't care what the roots are, we just want to be able to find an equation with related roots. So here's what we can do. We can basically do a substitution, let u equal x plus 1, because that means for every single x value, you're going to add 1 to it to give you a u value. So if you had an x value of alpha, then your u value will be alpha plus 1. And if the root was alpha, then the root will now be alpha plus 1, and so on. So that is all we need to do. And then we can kind of, just substitute in for u into this equation by then writing x as u minus 1. So it's going to be 2 lots of u minus 1 cubed plus 3 lots of u minus 1 squared. Okay, this is just to, just need to carefully manipulate the algebra now. Right, so first things first, I've got 2. I can actually do a binomial expansion on this one. It's going to be u cubed. I'm going to end up with minus 3 u squared plus 3 u minus 1. I've kind of just done this for experience, to be honest. Like you can go the long route if you want and multiply the brackets, or actually write down like 3c1 and so on. Essentially, it's 3c1, but then I'm raising minus 1 to the power of 3. Sorry, to the power of 1 here, and then u to the power of 2. Then minus 1 to the power of 2 here, and just u to the power of 1. So that's what we're going to get for that part. Then it's going to be plus 3 lots of u squared minus 2u plus 1. I'll leave this as it is just for the moment. Okay, now I'm going to expand all my brackets. Yes, I've done the first bracket, now I'm on the second bracket. You should be careful, it's going to be plus 2. And we're basically there. Sorry, that looks a bit like an A. I just do that again. Okay, so I've got 2u cubed. Then I've got a minus 6u squared and a plus 3u squared. So that's going to become minus 3u squared. I can actually cancel out the 6u and the minus 6u to make life a bit easier. So I'm going to be left with minus 2u. And I see I've got a minus 2 and a plus 2, so I can cancel them out. And I'm going to be left with plus 8. That is our simplified answer.